Hey, y'all. Hey, everyone. Happy Monday. I think. Yes, happy Monday. I know Mondays can be really tough. Out here in LA, it is wet. It is wet as fuck. Oh my God. We got thunder and lightning last night. You don't understand. We rarely get that here. And there was a shit ton of water falling from the sky. It was like nuts. The only time I really had ever experienced anything like that was when I try and go at least once a year. Did not quite happen this year, but I make it out to Louisville, Kentucky, because one of my dear friends and my god kids live out there. And the only time I've ever experienced anything like that was when I was in Louisville. So holy shit skis. I did not know what I was going to find when I took my dog potty this morning, but everything was fine. It sounded like rain was coming into my apartment. I was like, are you kidding me? But no. Hey guys, we're loading up. Awesome. We have Jazzy, we have Vero. Hey Ruben, Michelle, Cassidy, Katie. Hey guys. So I'm just curious, for the folks that are on here while we're loading up here, how many of you is it your first time? You know, you have to forgive me because the stream moves faster and there are more of you than there are of me. So I can't always keep up. So if I miss your question, I'm not trying to do it on purpose. It's because I didn't get it. And or if I've already answered your question, I'm going to go on to other people, or I'm adding another one because we've done enough of these lives that if I've read for you several times, I may pass on you. It's not a personal thing. It's just so that I can get other people in to read for as well. I want to make this as fair as possible. I know that I'm not pizza and I can't make everybody happy. So I will be pissing off people. It's okay. It's just like, it's part of life. People piss off people all the time, but I'm not doing it to hurt you, to anger you, or upset you on purpose. I'm trying to get as many people to read for as possible because I understand not everybody can afford a personal reading. So these are quickies, which means your questions have to be super laser focused. If your questions are too open, like, what is my life purpose? What is my career path? What is my next relationship going to look like? I may not be able to answer those questions. I got to go quick here. All right, you guys. So questions like that are too open-ended, that are not very specific and laser focused, you're going to have to book a reading. Okay. So let's get all up in there. So let's see. Katie says, it's Ruben's first time. Okay, Ruben, make sure you have a question because I definitely want to come to you since it's your first time. Okay, so Katie. Hi, Kate. Hi, Terrie. You always skip my question for some reason. Well, it's definitely not on purpose. The screen could just be going faster than I am. So again, I'm not trying to piss anybody off on purpose, but I'm getting to it now. My sister is 5 weeks pregnant and I will be an auntie. Congratulations. Is it a boy or a girl? I want to know what colors to knit, from Katie. Well, you know, if you want to commit to a color to knit, if you want to commit to a color to knit, you know, I can't, I go by energy. I don't go by sexual identity. So if you're asking a sexual identity question, like, is it going to be physically a boy or physically a girl? You know, I can't tell you that. I go by energy, and I feel like there's feminine energy. So that could be a boy who just has a lot of feminine energy, or it could be a girl who has a lot of feminine energy. So that's the best way that I can answer your question. I don't go by sexual identity. I go by energy. Okay. So I feel feminine energy. So there you go. It's Vero's first time too. Okay. So Ruben and Vero, I am going to make sure that I take extra care in seeing your questions here, but just remember, because since it's your first time and I want to answer your questions and I want to be as fair as possible, just make sure your questions are very, very specific and laser focused. If it's a question like, you know, what is my life purpose? I will not be answering that question. Okay. So there we go. Hey, Michelle. Michelle is a quickie question, wondering if you see me having children in the future. Yeah, I mean, there's that. So we'll see. Kimberly, Vero, you retracted your message, so I can't ask. So let me just do a quickie look here. Okay. JV, hello, how are you? Hello, JV. I am well. Do you see kids in my future? Happy New Year. Thank you for the Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. I do see kids in your future. Now, the question are they yours or are they someone else's? That's a whole other question. That would be something to really get more laser focused, more deeper into. But I do see kids in your future. So I'm answering it in that way. Cassidy, hello. Hello. Okay, whoa, this is going super fast now. Cassidy, will I get a training contract for a law firm in 2021? I don't feel that, but I could be wrong. I just don't feel, I feel a no. I feel a no for a law firm. That's what I'm getting. I feel a no, but maybe I'm wrong. And if you want me to be wrong, I want to be wrong. Katie says, ooh, thank you, Terrie. Pink it is, lol. All right. If you want to commit to knit a feminine energied blanket, a scarf, receipt, whatever, that's totally up to you, there we go. I'm glad that helped. But if it comes out a boy, that's just what it is. Again, I go by energy. Vero has a question. Hi, Terrie. I'm 21. Hello. To be 21 again. I would like to know more about my romantic life. Will I find someone who will meet all of my expectations and love my son as I do? No. You will not find somebody who will meet all of your expectations. You never will. There is not one human being that will cover that. So, and you don't want to have someone define your happiness for you anyways. So the answer to that is no. Will you meet someone? Yes. You will meet someone. There's going to be some time. It doesn't feel like it's around the corner or anytime soon. But no, you will never meet any other human that will meet all of your expectations. Okay, there you go, Vero. Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Terrie. Hello. Will I pass the CPA exam? I feel like you will. I'm not sure when you're taking it or if you're going to take it a couple times, but I feel like you'll finally pass or there is some celebration in connection to the CPA exam towards the end of 2021. So that is coming up. Vero asks, or she says, now, Vero, I already answered your question, but I will read what you have to say. I already have a son, and sometimes I think that it'll be harder for me to find love being a mother. I've been in a long relationship, but it didn't work out, and now it's hard to date someone again. Well, good luck with that. It's hard for everybody to date someone again. I think your belief system needs to change. Sorry to be so blunt and so that's the way it is, but I don't sugarcoat and I don't bullshit. That's a belief system. You got to change it. Michelle, you're welcome for the quickie. Ruben. Okay. Hi, Terrie. I'd like to know about my romantic life too. I'm 23 and I've never been in a relationship. Do you like kids? Because I'll set you up with Vero. When will I find love? I'm constantly traveling to study and it doesn't allow me to meet someone. Ruben, you got it. What's coming up is you actually have to focus on your studies now. I do believe you're different than a lot of other people in regards to wanting to settle down earlier, start a family earlier, and you're more serious about family and love. Whereas a lot of people your age, they still want to party, they still want to go out and explore and all that. So you're a bit different in that. But I don't feel that it is time for you to settle. You have a lot more exploring to do. You have a lot more traveling to do. The best thing you could do right now is travel and learn. I feel like you're 23. There's something about 6 years from now. So either within the next 6 years or 6 years is when you might find somebody that you really are like, oh my God, I think I could live with this person for the rest of my life. So there's still some more lessons for you to learn. I don't see a relationship really happening right away. But if I were you, I would just get out there and date and learn how to, it's called co-regulation, which means how to be social with and how to regulate your emotions with other people, especially whatever sex you are attracted to. So if you're into men, hang out with men and just date men and learn how they operate. If you're into women, date them and learn how they operate. So right now it's like real exploratory in every way, not just traveling, not just education, but in co-regulation as well. All right, I hope that helps. Let's see. Oh, this guy, this thing here, this feed. Let's see here. Hi, Brissa. Oh, it's your first time watching live. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to keep my eye out for a question from you, Brissa, since I haven't answered a question of yours yet, and I'm trying to get in as many new people as possible. So I will take careful alert to look for your question. Just please be really specific and laser focused with your question. Anything too open-ended, I'm not going to be able to answer. Or if I do, you're not going to like the answer because I need to really get all up in there, and I don't got time. These are quickies. All right. If you want something more detailed, just book a reading with me. Okay. Michelle Rodriguez, thank you, Terrie. You're welcome. Katie, P.S. I love my cat. I'm so glad you love your cat, Katie. That's good news. That's super good news. Kimberly, do you see me moving into a larger apartment by March? I think so. I feel movement with you. It's not necessarily coming up that it's larger, but I do feel like you might move. And I don't know if it's an apartment, and you might move into a house, which I guess technically could be larger than your apartment. I don't know. I feel movement. I just don't know if it's going to be in the exact specifications that you're looking for, but I feel movement. You do feel movement. So, I mean, I guess I feel movement. I'm confident you'll move, but I'm not confident, or at least I'm not getting information that I feel confident enough saying that it will be into a bigger apartment. Could it? Yeah. Will it? You'll have to let me know. All right. Clarissa. Hey, Terrie. Happy New Year's. Hey. I want to start doing shadow work as part of a releasing ritual at the end of 2020. Any advice on where I should start? Thank you. Oh my goodness. There's so many things you can start with. All right. You can start with mirror work. All right. So what I'm about to explain to you is going to be super fucking painful, but that's what shadow work is. It's painful. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get totally and completely naked. No bra, no panties, no clothes, no nothing. And you're going to stand in front of a mirror, and you are going to be super uncomfortable doing that because you are going to be witnessing with your physical eye what your human container looks like. From that, what's going to happen most likely is you will start to have thoughts of negativity going in through your head. So you might have thoughts like, oh, I look so ugly, or look at that stretch mark, or why is hair there, or I feel fat, or I don't look pretty, or whatever. I will be in complete and total awe of you if not one single negative thought pops up. Okay? So I'll be honest. Like, one of two things is happening. Either you are just so fucking amazingly awesome as a human, which I don't think they exist, or you're bullshitting yourself, which could be more of a possibility because it's super fucking uncomfortable to stare at yourself naked in the mirror without having any thoughts or any judgments. So you're going to want to write down all the thoughts and judgments that you're having about yourself while you're standing naked in front of a mirror. So go ahead and do that. And then once you've jotted all those thoughts down, you're going to drill down and work down why you wrote that or why you think those thoughts came up. This is not an overnight process. This could take years. It could take years. I mean, we're talking layers and layers and layers of energetic imprints that have happened, not only from this lifetime, but from previous lifetimes that haven't been cleared, okay? So shadow work is beautiful work because you're not bypassing the human experience. So many people will do Reiki. They will do crystals. They will do something, even just getting a psychic reading, which they think is going to help. And it does temporarily, you will feel better. But shadow work is the dark passenger side of us. It's that part of us that we don't want to look at, we don't want to admit exists. And that's why it's called a shadow, because it lives so far behind us. We never talk to it. We never, it's where our deep, dark thoughts come from. Yes. So it takes time to clear it, and we're never really clearing it. We will always be triggered by it, but we will learn how to invite it for some tea and biscuits, right? Oh, hello, fear. Come have a seat. Let's talk. Oh, hello, shame. Come have a seat. Let's talk, right? So you will always be triggered. There's no magic pill, just so you know that. That's how shadow work works. So, and it's layers upon layers upon layers of energy. And as soon as you clear one layer, another layer comes up. So it's like new level, new devil. So just be kind and compassionate to yourself as you go through the process. But to start, you can do some mirror work, which is staring at your naked body and then jotting down all of the judgmental thoughts and just all of the thoughts that pop up in your head. And then you can just start journaling about them and see what comes up. True shadow work, you do need to work with somebody so that they can support you through it and help you move further through it, because you can get stuck. When doing shadow work, you can get stuck. So just make sure that if you're working with a therapist or you're working with a coach or you have a support system in place, it's super important. But you can start on your own, and mirror work is probably a good way. So that was a really, really, really good question, Clarissa. Thank you so much for asking that. Jerry. Hello, Jerry. I'm Terrie. God, that was corny as fuck. I shouldn't be doing shit like that. All right, Jerry, I have a 5-year-old son and I've always wanted more kids, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. Do you think it's in my future? Do you think it'd be a boy or girl? First of all, that's 2 questions. Second of all, if you don't see it happening anytime soon, guess what? It's not happening anytime soon. So just to piggyback on that other belief system that I was talking about earlier, I can't remember who said it. If you believe with all of your heart, body, mind, soul, every fiber of your being that you will have a kid in your future, especially if you want one, guess what? You will create that reality. If any ounce of doubt, any inkling of a no, then that is putting resistance in your way. So you're asking me, do I think it's in my future? If your current belief system is, I don't see any kids in my future, then the answer is no. Okay. So as of this conversation right now, it's a no, but you can change that if you want kids. Right, Jerry? I hope that helps. Sarah Michelle. Hi, Terrie. Hello. Well, I work for Universal Studios or Disneyland again, got laid off because of the pandemic. I hope you work at both of those. And I have a Disneyland pass that I am dying to use again. I only got to use it twice. It was something that I, on purpose, with major intention, created out of nothing. I finally got a Disneyland pass. If you do, just a side note, if you do work there, I will come visit you. You let me know. I will come say hello to you personally when I can use my Disney pass. And maybe I'll even buy you a churro taffy. Will I work for Universal Studios or Disneyland again? Yes, because I don't feel like they're opening anytime soon. That's the thing. It's like, I don't feel like it'll probably be, okay, look, when I'm talking about anytime soon, I'm talking about full swing, everything like rip roaring, ready to go like it used to be. I feel like that's like a year and a half off. And of course, what I'm tapping into is it at full swing, full capacity with not only attendees or the people who show up, but the employees as well. I have a friend who also was laid off from Disneyland. She's a tram driver. So she's like, I won't get back to work. So, yeah. In the way that your capacity or your thinking, yes, but it's not going to be right away. So if you're open to just waiting, then yes. But if you're like, I got to make money and here's another opportunity, then I feel like it's a no. But that doesn't mean at some point in like the very, very future that you won't get back there, especially if you love it so much, which is Disneyland. Of course you do. Universal Studios, it's not so much on my radar, but that's a personal thing. But they have butterbeer there. I've gone to City Walk several times and I have gotten myself some butterbeer. But will I work for Universal Studios or Disneyland again? I'm going to say yes, because your question is kind of open-ended, like yes, but when, that's going to be like that, how long can you wait before you need to start earning money again? Because I feel like there'll be more, opportunities for you before Disneyland or Universal gets put back together where you would be able to thrive there or be invited back or something along those lines. Okay, hope that helps. Megan M. Is my recently passed away loved one at peace? Is there anything they regret or want to know? First of all, that's more than one question. Second of all, these are psychic readings. I don't do mediumship readings. So I can just generally tell you, I'm not connecting with your loved one, that yes, they're usually at peace. The majority of them are at peace. So most likely, yes, they're at peace. Okay. Dolls 1. Hi, Terrie. I have been worked with a unit at work. I don't understand that. Since the pandemic, things got slow and I had to move departments. Since then, oh, motherfucker, come on. The feed moved. Since then, I've been wanting to go back. Should I? Okay, wait. I've been worked with a unit at work. I don't understand that. Since the pandemic, things got slow and I had to move departments. And wanting to go back. Should I? Well, why not? If you have an opportunity to go back, especially if you were happy. If you felt good, you should go back. Okay, if you did not feel good, you should not go back. Nothing is more important than how you feel at any given moment because that is your indicating signal. It is your GPS of what you are bringing into your reality and what is being reflected in your reality. So if you felt good, go back. If you felt bad, I wouldn't. But you ultimately have to make that decision on your own. I hope that helps. Vero says, thank you, Terrie. You're welcome. Ruben says, thank you, Terrie. You're welcome. Kimberly, perfect. I'm in London and flats are small. Okay. I don't remember what that's in regards to. It's probably the moving of the apartment, I think. You guys, I channel this stuff. I cannot remember. And there are so many more of you than there are of me. So, Mega Agent 117. Hello, Terrie. Hello. Greetings from Prague. Hi, Prague. I want to go to Prague. Hi, Prague. When will I meet the one, the love of my life? How will I know it's him? Thank you, Monica. I'm 22, 23 soon. Okay, that's a very vague, open-ended question, and there's more than one. I need really laser-focused questions. I will tell you, generally speaking, you will meet the one when you have leveled up to a point where you've grasped all the lessons that you're supposed to learn in that now moment and you're ready to learn something new. So there is an evolutionary process. And usually it's like when you realize you operate from a certain pattern and you've broken the pattern, that means you've leveled up. So now I think of video games, right? Every time you level up, you get another, you go through more stuff. So usually relationships, it's like, okay, I realize what my pattern is. Now I'm putting it into practice and guess what? I have something else to learn. So hopefully that helps. Okay. Jessiandra Mendez. Hi. I want to know if my birthday resonates with you. It's November 22nd, 1974. I don't know what you mean by resonates with me. Every birthday resonates with me because it's the day you came into the third dimension of reality. So I'm so sorry. I have no idea what you mean by that. Barissa. Wait, Barissa, didn't I already answer your question? I think I already answered your question. I'm just going back to check to make sure. I actually don't see it. Maybe you just said hi. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, all right. Barissa Since high school, my goal has been to move abroad and go to school slash live there, specifically South Korea. Awesome. But these past years, I have felt discouraged. Do you see me achieving my dreams? I don't see you achieving your dreams unless you want to. You're feeling discouraged. The answer is no. As soon as you get undiscouraged and you start living intention, which is desire plus action, then it's yes. So I don't see you achieving your dreams until you clear any belief systems that are creating resistance. So if it's something that you used to do, but now you don't, you might want to ask yourself, well, what's changed? Why don't I want to do this anymore? Or not even why do I want to do this anymore? Because that's moving backwards. Let's move forward. So it's like, what do I want to do? Right? So don't look back, only look forward and just say, what are my dreams now? Don't worry about what your past dreams were. We don't need to be in the past at all. We have to be in the present now moment. What is it that you want now? We can only create a future based on the now, not even the past. Okay? The future doesn't exist. The past doesn't exist, only the timeline of now. And now is when you are making all of your choices and decisions that create a future. But technically, once you get to something you've already wanted or desired, that's the past. So you got to ask yourself, am I living in the now moment or am I living in my past? Because the past doesn't exist anymore and neither does the future. Okay. Kathleen. Hi, Kathleen. Hello and Happy New Year. Hello and Happy New Year to you too. My question is, do I have any ancestors who were witches? Yeah, I do feel that actually. That came in strong. I don't think you're far from it. I think it might be 2 or 3 generations. That's what it feels like. I do understand a connection to Hungary. I don't know, or maybe even Prague, like Czechoslovakia, that whole, look into that. See if there's anything there. I don't know why that's coming up. I'm just giving what I'm getting. But if you wanted to actually practice witchcraft, you could. I do feel that you do have, some familia who were witches, and they may not have been labeled witches, but anybody who can harness energy or who understands how energy works and taps into it, guess what? You're a witch. A witch, a witch, a witch. All right. Official Swank 219 retracted their message. Okay, no problem. Snatched Batch. That's an interesting name. Terrie, that's me. Can you tell me if my health will get better? I've been struggling a few years and I just want to get better to be a better mother. If it's something you want, you can do it. My question to you is, are you in action towards taking the steps? Your question, will I get better, is telling me that you are being at the chaos and the whim of life. You're allowing your health to run your life. Well, guess what? What if you took charge of your life and then your health followed suit? Right? I just feel like you're if you continue playing victim, which is, I'm so sorry to say it like it is, but I don't sugarcoat and I don't bullshit, and I do feel like you're playing victim, or you are victimized by your health. Like your health is, you are your health's bitch right now. Turn that shit around. Take action, be in charge. That means taking responsibility. So what can you do that you haven't done before that you will stick to this time that's different than the past? Then you will start to see and notice your health changing. Okay. And then all the things will follow suit that you'll end up being a better mom. Okay. Beverly T. Hi, Terrie. Hello. Will I ever be financially stable and own my own home? I feel like it's a yes, but a lot of you guys are asking these questions as if you're victims. You're telling me you're a victim of finances when you say that. Beverly, I want you to change shit around and just say, I will own my own home when I'm ready to put in the effort and the work to own my own home. The things that we want, they don't just come to us. Right? We have to do things on purpose with intention to bring them in. Wanting something doesn't do shit. You have to want something and be in action. So Beverly, asking me, will I ever be financially stable and own my own home? I mean, I can say yes, but maybe it won't happen. So do you understand what I'm saying? Like, if you want this, make it happen. What do you have to do to make it happen? Because you can't just want something, you have to be in action. Wanting something is the old paradigm. Praying for it and not doing shit, it's the old paradigm. We're not there anymore. We got to take part. We have to show up in this world. We have to learn how to use our energy properly so that we can create. When we are creators, we are taking charge. That is saying we are in control. We're not victimized by circumstances anymore. That's the old way. It's old school, guys. It's not going to work. Every thought, every belief system you have is being torn apart. It is being destroyed so that you can rebuild a new thought process, a new belief system, which is of there is plenty. And of course I can. Why the fuck wouldn't I? Right? So Beverly, you want it? Create it. Take charge. You can totally do it. You can do this. So, will I be financially stable? I don't know. It's up to you. Do you want to own your own home? I don't know. If you want it, if you want something bad enough, you will have the intention, which is the desire plus action. It's not just desire. You can say you want something all you want. What are you doing to bring it to you? All right. Sarah Michelle, thank you so much, Terry, holding you to that churro, the churro topping. You'll probably have to remind me because the shit, it goes right through me. It's one of the pet peeves people have about me, and I'm so sorry, but I don't remember the shit because it just I'm a conduit to spirit. It's it is what it is. You have to remind me, okay, Sarah Michelle? But I do love me some churro toffee, so I will get you a churro toffee. You just have to remind me. Email me this link, the link to this session, and you'll be like, Terry, see, you said it. JV, will I have any business in South Korea? I think I already answered your question. I asked your question. Yeah, JV, I got to pass on this because I want to give somebody else a chance. Okay. Fuzzy Grasshopper, hello. Elham Luli, hello. Elham Luli, new. Oh, you're new. Okay, hi. Thanks so much for stopping by. Barissa, you're very welcome. Official Swank 219. Okay, he or she retracted earlier, and now they're back. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. As it pertains to my business, where should I move that'll better aid in my success? Okay, I'm just going to tell you, I feel like you need to be where there's more mountains, where there is more dirt and more grass. So that's the first thing that comes up. Your question is actually super open-ended. So that's the only information I can give you for the kind of reading that this is. If you need something more detailed, you're going to have to book a reading with me. Okay. So just think dirt, think rocks, mountains, and grass. Jenna listens. Hey, Jenna. Hey, Terry, do you see marriage and children for me in the near future? I don't know what your definition of near future is, but mine is a no. Mine is a no. My definition of near future is 2 to 3 years, and I say no. Prove me wrong. I love it. I love when I'm wrong, you guys, because it means you guys get what you want. So I would love nothing more than for you to say, hey, Terry, you were wrong. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm not always right. Human being here. I'm interpreting spirit hello. All right. Snatch Batch. Thank you so much for that. You're welcome. Kayla, I've just whoa, the feed's moving. The feed's moving. The feed's moving. Elham, I can't slow down. Dude, Elham, I'm not even going to ask your question because you're now flooding my feed. And that's not cool. So not cool because I have to be able to answer, I have to keep up with the feed. And if you're just going to flood my feed, that's actually not very nice. Kayla. Yeah. Kayla, I have just started a new position. Do you see me growing in the company or should I be on a different path? I like this for you. Kayla, for now, I like this for you. This is a great stepping stone. I would stay with the company as long as I can and grow and learn as much as I can. I would. That's what I would do. You do what you want to do. If this is not settled, look, I can tell you whatever it is that I want to say. Yeah. But if I, meaning you, if you're not feeling right about this, do not listen to what anybody else says. And that's what 2021 really is going to be about. What is your truth? What is the discernment for you? What does your intuition say? So just because I like the potentials and possibilities for you of staying with this company, you ultimately make your own choices and your own decision based on what you feel is right for you. If you're not feeling good about it, remember I said something earlier, nothing is as important as you feeling good, because that is your emitting, broadcasting signal to the universe. And that's what you're going to reflect in your reality. So if you're going to stay and you don't feel good, then get out. Don't listen to what I say. Okay. Hope that helps. Maria, will I have more children? Yes. Okay. Elham. Okay. Now I will answer your question, but don't ever flood my feed again. Nobody, you flood my feed, you will not get a question. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to be that strict. I don't have somebody yet who's like manning my feed. Okay. You guys help me get like a shit ton more subs. I will get somebody to do all this stuff. But like, Elham, I get you want a question answered and I want to answer it, but your approach sucked ass. But I'm going to do it right now. And then that's it. If you ever do that again, you're gone. All right, Elham. Does my ex Gemini reconcile with me in the future? Does my ex Gemini? I don't know why you're specifically saying Gemini, but I'm going to take out the Gemini because that doesn't feel right to me. So does my ex reconcile with me in the future? I feel like you do hear back from your ex, but in terms of like a reconciliation, a full-on love relationship, if that happens, it's temporary and you feel good for the moment, but in the big picture, bad decision. So I do feel like there might be a reconnection and another attempt, but it is not successful. So that will probably answer your question, because I think your definition is different than the information that I'm picking up. Okay. Ruben, if I have time, I'll come back, but I'm only doing one question. As a matter of fact, Elham, thank you. He retracted all, or she, sorry, I don't know, retracted all those messages. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm just going to take one more question because time is running low and I do have other clients that I have to work with. So I'll take one more question. Well, officially Swing just wants to say something. Deliberately so. No worries. That bit helps narrow down some options. Thank you. You're welcome. Kayla, thank you. You're welcome. All right, Elham, I get your, you are, what's the word? Forgiven. You are forgiven. Okay, so it looks like that's it. There's no more questions, which is like a really great way to end this. So you guys, sorry for getting all rough and like kind of rude there at the end, but like I just can't. I'd love to have so many more subs. Like I want to be able to do so much more with this channel, but at this point I'm limited. But help me, get me out there, share everything and have all your friends, all that back would be really great. Just Maria says, I'm sorry, you read my question, but not sure what my answer was. Oh, Maria, I'm so sorry. I don't even remember. I channel this stuff. So unfortunately, if you're not, go back and watch this. Okay. Then you'll probably be able to see what I said or listen to what I said. This stuff comes right through me. I don't sit here like, if you ask me next week, like, hey, remember when you said, I'm going to be like, nope. So I appreciate your patience with me. Not perfect. I fuck up. I make mistakes. I can be rude. But I got to set boundaries too, just like you guys, right? So yeah, I don't remember information. It's a big pet peeve with people. So I apologize for that, but that's just the way the game goes. It's just the way this is. So when you do get readings with me, personal private readings, I always suggest that the session gets recorded. When I get readings, I record my sessions too, because I will go back several times because the human brain will make shit up and it'll like think it hears things when it didn't, or it like puts things out of order. So it's always really good idea to have things recorded, which is super cool. And this is on the YouTube, so you can always go back and listen. And the other thing is, you guys, if you had similar questions to someone else, Spirit will piggyback and actually answer your question through someone else. So that's why these are like super, super helpful for everybody. Okay. So you guys, I appreciate you. I know I had to get all up in your face there, Elham. I'm so sorry. But I do appreciate each and every one of you. I can't do this on my own, so I do need you guys, which is awesome. So share this with your friends. Tell your friends to subscribe and all the things. And 2020 is coming to a close, guys. It's coming to a close. And 2020 is right around the corner. And I'll be posting my 2021 predictions on my website very, very soon. So you'll be able to check that out. And you guys, stay connected. Stay connected to yourself. Stay connected to me. Stay connected to your friends and family. Even if they bug the shit out of you, it's okay. Connection is good because you can learn how to regulate, balance, and maintain your emotions, which means you can learn how to harness energy. All right, you guys. So thank you so much. And I'll see ya on the flip side. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.